want to show you what is determined. He said, listen, he said, I want to show you what is determined. And I looked and saw the earth weighed in the balance and found wanting. And there's a lot that God was looking at. And remember this. It was as written over the nations, carved in the sky itself, not by ink, but is it by fire on iron bars. And I saw this writing, it was written, 5 years left. 5 years left. Not to debate, not to reform slowly, not to delay, not to repent politely, not to debate theology, not to delay. It was written 5 years left. 5 years before the collapse, 5 years before doors closing, 5 years before mercy becomes memory. And the Lord said to me these words, if you do not warn them, they will say, I never told them. So I'm warning you. Their systems are ready. Their chains are polished. Tell them the poor and those who lack will not escape. And he said, number one, there is the closing of the door. You hear me? It says the closing of the door. 5 years left. Listen to me and tell everyone, those who are watching, I can see a lot of people watching right now. There is a narrow door, he said, and it is closing. Church, I saw the narrow door. As I'm speaking to you, those who are not in church and the world, I saw a narrow door and people everywhere. I saw it. Brothers and sisters, this is 5 years left. He said ownership will be removed from many. Access will belong to the few. Movement will be monitored. Permission will replace freedom. Listen to this. You will not be punished from missing the door. You will simply be unable to enter. And if you are not strong in resources, when it shuts, you will not recover. Before ownership disappears, before permission replaces freedom. Listen. After that, assets, these assets you own or you want to own will be unaffordable. Land will be locked behind the institutions. Rent will become permanent. I repeat, rent will become permanent. Digital currency will track obedience. Poverty will be automated. And the Lord said to me, they will not be punished. They will simply be left behind. If you're ready to get resources, it's now. There are only 5 years left. After those 5 years, you'll be poor forever. You will not be rich at any given moment. The rent will be permanent. Unemployment will be we're talking about astronomical figures. Then he said a silent job famine is coming. I saw multitudes standing idle, not because they were lazy, not because they were not learned, because they were desperate and they had already become obsolete. Their minds were measured, their speed was compared, their value was calculated, and they were found inefficient. Machines did not hurt them, systems did not curse them, they simply moved on without them. So the door was not that you did not enter, you were just left behind. It wasn't about slowness. Work will not save you in that day. Only ownership will speak. The rest will be ignored, and the ignored men will fed as if you are nothing. As Amos warned us in the Bible, said, I will send famine in the land, not a famine of bread, not of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Faith spoken without substance will collapse. Religion without proof will be raised. That's why I always say a man with a miracle is not at the mess of a man with a mere argument. Religion without proof will be raised. Only what is built, tangible, proven will survive. The Lord said to me, faith that cannot be demonstrated will be deleted by the future. I saw churches still open, but empty of power, full of speech, empty of substance, and empty of people. Islam, Christianity, Judaism, that is reduced to speeches. It doesn't matter what religion you are in. If it's reduced to speeches and sermons and not demonstration of power, if it's reduced to debates, post doctrines alone, will not survive the next phase of humanity. And James 2:17 says, faith, if it has no works, is dead. Algorithms don't fear theology. Listen to me. The poor will obey, not because they believe, but because they're hungry. And I know what you're thinking. I'm not going to be part of the poor. The system, 5 years to be rich, 5 years to own resources. If you don't work in these 5 years to be that, you will suffer. Ezekiel said, they shall know that I am in the Lord when I break the bars of their yoke. But first, the yoke must be felt. So many will not feel that they are yoked. They will be happy, but empty. God said, money is permission. The Lord said, money will stop being luxury. It will start being a permission. Permission to live, permission to worship, permission to educate your children, permission to say no. That means if you are broke after these 5 years, you're done. You will not have permission. Money will be used as permission. And I had solutions, wasting away of solutions. And here it is. Listen to me. Buy land. Move from income to ownership, because wages will fail in the next 5 years. Build physical community, because crowds scatter, but tribes survive. Learn skills that touch reality, because what cannot be automated can be fought over. Prepare your children, and I'm preparing now, because the word I heard and the word I heard is not patience for innocence. Then the Lord gave me this final collapse warning. This is not the end of the world, he said. It is the end of the world you were trained for. Hear me. Those who act now will be called extreme. I deliver the message. What you do next will decide whether you survive what comes. After these things, the Lord showed me something else. I saw a man, listen, pass through the land. Not on foreheads, but on system. And wherever it passed, communities dissolved, families scattered, churches closed without persecution. I'm not destroying them. I'm removing their support. And I saw them fall. And the Lord said to me finally, tell them what must not be. Tell them what they must own before the door closes. Tell them, for in 5 years it will be too late. Hear this. You will sit in comfort, thinking the world will remain as it is. No. The world is already gone. He said, number one, on land. On land. I said on land. The Lord said to me, on the earth, on a piece of it, and protect it, for the systems will still access to the rest. Fields, orchards, pastures, plots, small or large, it doesn't matter what it is. Land is life, he said to me. Land cannot be dignified enough. It still cannot be dignified enough, even if we take it. It cannot be debated. And land cannot be digitized. Then I give you this water and energy. We spoke about this before. He said, control your water, store it, purify it, protect it. Build light where darkness will come. Wells, reservoirs, solar panels, batteries, energy that belongs to no one else cannot be stolen.